Adam Lambert rose to fame on American Idol, but has since gone on to sell 3 million albums, become part of Queen, and even performed at this year's Oscars ceremony.
He also had a cameo in the film Bohemian Rhapsody opposite Oscar-winning actor Rami Malek, and Adam joins us now from Los Angeles. Very good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Just take us back to, we were out there, we were lucky enough to be out there in LA for the Oscars. And watching your spectacular opening performance. Just take us back to that moment when you played to that crowd and a massive global audience.
I was so excited, and I made sure not to make too much eye contact with the audience until the very end, because I knew that I think I would get starstruck. So I just focused on the songs, and I looked at Brian and Roger and said, okay, we've done this a zillion times, let's just do it again. Do it well.
I mean, I watched.
And then I made eye contact with the front row, and then I was like, "Oh gosh, this is crazy."
And who was in? So, Adam, who was in the front row at that point? Because I mean, it's not just any old audience, is it? Who did you make eye contact with?
I saw Lady Gaga, I saw Rami, I saw Pharrell Williams, I saw Queen Latifah. My mind was blown at the end.
Can I ask you a difficult question? Would you have liked to have played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody that's now grossed $1 billion, given that you've been
Dear God, no.
playing
No, not for me. No, I'm honored to sing the music of Freddie Mercury with Queen, but I've had to prove over and over again that I'm not an imitator, and so playing the role of Freddie, I think, would complicate that.
What is the song? What is the song, Larry? Because you've got such an amazing voice, and you really have to have one to be Freddie Mercury.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
When you perform with Queen, what is the song for you that still brings a bit of a chill when you launch into it?
Who Wants to Live Forever has a haunting quality to it. It holds so much weight. And I know Brian wrote the song about losing his father, but when I sing it, I always think about Freddie being taken away from us too soon.
Yeah. And what did you make of the film when you watched it?
I loved the music in the film. I loved how it brought the catalog of their songs to life to a bunch of new fans. I mean, I'm hearing things from young people in America who weren't really aware of Queen to begin with, now are huge fans. And so when we go on this summer tour, I think we're going to see a lot of new faces.
What about this argument that both in the Queen biopic, the Freddie Mercury one, Bohemian Rhapsody, and now the Elton John one, that the people playing Freddie Mercury and Elton John are straight guys, and that really at least one of them ought to have been a gay guy?
It's a good debate. I think I can see all sides of it. I think, to an actor takes on a role, and they transform themselves. So in that light, I think a good actor can tell a story. I would like to see more and more roles and opportunities in Hollywood for openly gay people. I think that's important as well. So I don't think I can take sides on that one. I kind of see both.
Get off the fence, Lambert. Come on. You should be a diplomat with that kind of answer.
Well, it's true. I don't know.
On the one hand, but on the other. Meanwhile, you have your own music coming out, don't you? New single, new album.
I do. Yes, I have a new album. It's called Velvet. It's inspired by a lot of the music that I heard around the house growing up. So it has a bit of a retro quality to it. Still pop music, but there's some great instruments in there. And I have a new song called New Eyes that I just released. And it's a love song.
And is it very different? Is your performance, your singing voice different from when you are singing and playing with Queen?
Well, with Queen, it's like, Freddie was so aggressive and almost athletic in his vocal styling. And so you're in an arena with Brian May with a stack of, 8 amps and Roger behind me on the drum set. It's loud, it's rock and roll. So I have to attack it with a certain type of energy. My new song that I just released is a bit of a softer vibe. It's a bit more falsetto, it's light, it's dreamy. And I love that I get to do both.
Did you manage to catch any of the Eurovision Song Contest?
Oh, unfortunately, I did not. No.
Have you seen any?
What did I miss?
Have you seen any clips of Madonna's train wreck performance?
No, I haven't.
Oh, have you really?
I can see your eyes lighting up now. I must watch it.
No. I mean, those are fighting words. I want to see it now. I haven't seen it.
Do you think Madonna's growing old gracefully or not so gracefully?
she's an icon. You can't argue with that. I mean, Madonna has worked her butt off, and she continues to try to do better and better. And as an artist, I respect that.
You know what? That I don't disagree with. I think that is certainly true. The question is how you try and reinvent yourself each time, isn't it? You've got to be careful if you are an icon, but you don't tarnish the iconic brand.
Fair. That's fair. I mean, I think that I just saw that clip. She's singing Like a Prayer. That's one of her big hits. She looks great. I like the staging. I mean, I need to see the performance, I think, before I weigh in on it.
You might want to see the whole thing, Adam.
You may rethink.
Yeah.
You may rethink.
Adam, it's always great to talk to you. You always stay up late for us. We always greatly appreciate it. I know
my
it's nearly
pleasure.
midnight there. You're welcome back anytime, and really good to talk to you. Thank you very much.
I always love that you have me on the show right after like a heavy political segment too. I'm always like, gosh.
Our viewers need a bit of light relief, and it doesn't get more light or more
good.
relieving than Adam Lambert.
I'm happy to relieve you. That's great.
Lovely to talk to you, Adam. Take care, mate.
Good to see you guys.
He's a very nice guy, Adam Lambert.
Isn't he? What do you follow Adam Lambert with? Richard Arnold?
Relief all round, I guess. Anyway, Downton Abbey.